It's time for Outdoors Bound with George Noliff.
Outdoors Bound tonight, our region has been in the national fishing spotlight all this week, thanks to the Major League Fishing Heavy Hitters All-Star Tournament. The nationally televised bass tournament is being held at Smith Mountain Lake. It's created a spike in tourism and millions of people watching the event online. Our George Noliff has been covering the tournament all week. He joins us live from Indian Point Marina at Smith Mountain Lake. Hey, George.
Hey, Ron, how you doing there? Hey, let's talk a little fishing first. The final 10, the field of 10 that's going to vie for the Major League Fishing B&W Heavy Hitters All-Star Tournament. Well, that's been set. Those guys are going to hit the water here at Smith Mountain Lake. I'm at Indian Point Marina. They're going to be hitting the water here at Smith Mountain Lake tomorrow morning. $200,000 as much could be on the line. One guy could win it all. $200,000. $100,000 for big fish, $100,000 for winning the whole enchilada. A lot of cash involved here. So, you know what? That ain't a bad payday, Ron, $200,000. How y'all doing there, folks? This is a big deal. A big deal. Why? Well, the attention of the world bass fishing population right here. This focused right here on Smith Mountain Lake. Why? Well, we got one of the best bass fisheries in the whole world. Now, people are coming here, they're watching these pros fish, but they're also watching it online. So it means tourism dollars spent here now, tourism dollars going to be spent here later. And it's been more than a decade since we had our last big money, big bass circuit tournament here. But if what the pros are telling me who've been here this week, any indication, it's going to be sooner rather than later that we get the next one.
You see that thing jump the first time? That was insane.
One thing the pros on the MLF circuit found out this week is something a lot of us who fish around here have known for a while, and that is that Smith Mountain Lake is a fantastic bass fishery.
Thank you. Love you.
I would say Smith Mountain's in my top 5 for coolest place I've ever fished a tournament.
Really impressed with the quality of the fishing here.
I like it. It's the first time I've ever been here. It's pretty diverse.
Yeah, man, I like the lake. It sets up really nice. I like to come here in the springtime, though, like early spring, like March, late February, March, middle of March, something like that.
Based on size and numbers, the Virginia Department of Wildlife Resources says SML is one of the top bass lakes in Virginia. We're talking largemouth and smallmouth. The fishing was so good for some of these pros, they say they'd even consider coming back here on vacation.
Really astounded by this lake. It's got so many fish in it, big ones, numbers, it's got everything you can hope for, largemouth and smallmouth, and it's such a pretty place to fish a tournament.
You know, when the pros, these guys fish for a living, talk about going somewhere on vacation to go fishing, you know the fishing's got to be pretty good. We've known about the special fishery for a long time. One guy who especially knows about it, come on in here, Dwayne. Dwayne Lamb, owner of Indian Point Marina, Indian Point Bait and Tackle. Dwayne, what makes this fishery so great?
It's a fishery for sure for me. You know, we got a good population of striped bass, and with our new F1 program, Florida strain bass, just highlighting it, and I appreciate the MLF coming and putting Smith Mountain Lake on the national spotlight.
These guys catching a lot of bass. I mean, so we knew about it.
You're right, and you know, with these F1s growing up, and it's going to get national attention, and these pros are the ones to do it, and been very impressed with what they've caught.
Hopefully they'll pick up a double digit tomorrow. We'll see what happens.
We're looking for 9 and 10 pounders. We got them.
All right, folks, that's the situation here. Smith Mountain Lake, tomorrow morning, MLF All-Star Tournament. These guys are going to hit the water, and by the end of the day, we're going to see a whole lot of money being won, a whole lot of big old fish being caught. I'm George Noliff reporting live from Smith Mountain Lake, WFXR News Outdoors Bound.
All right, we can't wait to see that. Thank you, George, very much.